Draft Profile Series brought to you by Celtics.com.
Welcome to the Celtics.com Draft Profile Series. I'm Amanda Pflugrad, and today we are highlighting Kentucky center Dakari Johnson. And joining us via Skype to talk a little bit more about him as a player is Kentucky beat writer Jerry Tipton from the Lexington Herald-Leader. Jerry, thank you so much for coming on today.
My pleasure.
You had an opportunity to cover the Wildcats all this season as well as into the NCAA tournament run. What did you see specifically from Dakari's game?
Well, he's 7 foot, or I think he measured at the NBA Combine a fraction of an inch below 7 feet. But as they say, you can't teach height, and he's got that. He kind of got lost in the shuffle here at Kentucky. And as you know, they had so many big guys that it was difficult at times for Dakari to kind of make his mark in games. But he is 7 foot. I think they thought of him as a guy that could use that size around the basket. I don't know if he felt like he used it to the maximum while he was here.
Can you touch a little bit about what he is off the court and what he's like with the team?
He seems like a pleasant guy, and when you talk to his teammates, they immediately talk about his sense of humor and how he'll cut up some and have a witty remark to make, maybe unexpected at times. So, he seemed popular with his teammates. Certainly, he didn't seem like a sourpuss. Whatever playing time he was getting or not getting, you really didn't see any sign of him being disgruntled about it.
Well, Dakari is known for being both strong and forceful in the paint. How do you see that translating to the NBA level?
Well, he's got the size. I keep coming back to that because I think that's his main attribute. His 2 years here at Kentucky were kind of a mixed bag. His first year, they talked about his size, his bulk, and being effective in throwing his weight around the basket. And then his second year, they talked about how he had lost weight and trimmed down and could use speed to be effective. And there were games where he used his speed to beat the other team's big guy down the court and score in transition. But he struck me as somebody that's going to need coaching, is going to need to be polished, and is going to need time to work on his skills.
And you mentioned his size. There were reports that he came into the combine just really out of shape. How much of a hit do you think that took for his draft stock?
Well, it couldn't have helped. I mean, I think it raises questions about dedication and zeal about basketball. I believe he was measured at 10 pounds heavier than he was listed here at Kentucky. His vertical leap was 25 inches, which the layman here wondered if that was not a good thing. So yes, I think he said when the media talked to him that he had taken some time off. It's a long season here. Kentucky's season was especially long because they started with a August exhibition tour of the Bahamas. And so, the way Kentucky is, every dribble is analyzed by fans and media. So I'm sure there's a wearing effect, and he felt like he needed some time away from it. So maybe that was a contributing factor to coming in 10 pounds heavier than he was listed here.
Yeah, he had also mentioned that he hadn't really started working out until a week before the combine as well.
Right. He didn't play in the games in Chicago, so maybe that was one reason why.
Well, just a great crop of talent at Kentucky. He was able to practice and go against Willie Cauley-Stein as well as Karl Anthony Towns. How much do you think that benefited him?
Well, I think it gave him a taste of NBA competition, or NBA competition to be, and so that has to be good. There might be less of a sticker shock when he gets to the NBA than there would be otherwise. I'll be interested to see. I think that there were times when, of course, he would get double teamed and there wasn't room to operate. And maybe perhaps in the NBA, offensively, he might get more one-on-one coverage. Maybe he could show more of what he can do.
All right, Jerry. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time.
Take care.
Make sure to stay right here on Celtics.com for more player profiles leading up to June 25th. I'm Amanda Pflugrad. Thanks so much for watching.